Everyone. I just turned the camera around for some reason. Hang on one second. Let's see here. Turn it around. So you can see. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Food Talk TV. I'm Christine, your host this evening, and we are going to be making a sandwich. Hello. We are cooking foods and drinks for summer, and today I'm going to make a hero sandwich. Some of you guys might call it a hoagie, a hero. Yeah, did I not put that up there? Here, hang on one second. Let's see. We got to share this live. Hang on one second, guys. Welcome. So I am actually in the middle of getting ready to share. So, Frank Mentors. There we go. Sent. And I probably will have a little echo for just a second. So I'll get this fixed up here. These are my cucumbers and my tomatoes that I'll be putting on my sandwich tonight. And this is the bread that I got from Walmart. It was $1 fresh baked today. As I'm at. Pretty awesome. Hang on one second. Be right with you. Frank, where are you? Hello, Kaz. How are you tonight? Let's see here. I am. And then I need to go here.
Hey there.
Hey, how are you? Sorry, I was like.
I'm good. Oh, sure. I log in and I see that beautiful loaf of bread.
My bread? What?
Your bread.
Bread.
Oh, my bread.
I said bread.
I was like, what? I don't have a bread in today. That's funny. Oh my gosh.
Hello, everybody. So you're just getting set up. Great. We've already got 138 people dropping in.
My one friend, she was like, "You better be putting vodka in that slush that you're making later." I am.
I think that slush is a natural pairing.
Yeah. I mean, that is what I'm saying. I have lost my other knife.
All right. You want me to do an intro for you?
Yes. Would you please?
I would be happy to. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to night 6 of our picnic series. And tonight we have October Dragonfly as our hostess with the mostest, and she has a series of great dishes, and she speaks to my heart tonight 2 different ways. One, melted chocolate and marshmallows. There you go. And watermelon. As everybody knows, if you checked our live out last night, I love my watermelon. But Food Talk TV, who we are all collaborators with, have been doing a series all week. Every single day this week, we have gone live with one of our content creators and actually shared picnic style recipes for those of you who are getting ready to start your picnic season. We have one more in the series. Gluten-free Mama Ann will be hitting tomorrow morning, doing an early one. But we've had some really fun recipes. So this is another one of those tonight. We hope that you enjoy it. Please join us. If you can't stay the whole time, in the next few days, you'll be able to see it up on our YouTube channel, on Facebook, which we have social media profiles on. We also have a Pinterest account. We have an Instagram account. And best of all is we have a website, FoodTokTV.com. I'm Frank Strona. I'm Frank_Mentor SF. I'm one of the In the Box hosts tonight. And I help work the website. So a lot of the recipes you'll see in the lives will eventually be going up on the website, but we also link to the actual TikToks that are developed for them. Yes. And definitely.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm just peeling my cucumber, and I'm going to make a huge hoagie. You can see it's like as big as my body. I'm 5'10", so I don't know.
And that's regular bread, not keto or low carb, right?
No, this is not the version that I would be eating. So I'm
high test
everything in 2 ways, pretty much. So
great.
This is a little hack that somebody told me, and I didn't know about your slicers. You know they have two blades, one on each side. You can actually, and I am terrified to do it. My aunt does it super fast, but you can go up and down with them. Did you know that?
I hadn't really tried it, but I already do mine upside down anyhow. If you noticed last night, I I don't do it this way. I tend to I both zest and uh, do it that way back, toward me. So, but that makes sense. I like that idea.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. Like, I've been practicing. She was like, why don't you try it this way? I was like, you know what? I'm going to. So, yes, you can
You're
actually
moving fast.
can get it going that way. And actually, you're saving a little bit of time too. So,
Yeah, definitely.
um,
Folks, please feel free to hit the hearts, tap your screen. We want to have as many people know about us. If you aren't following us at Food Talk TV, the little black dot where our logo is, please join it. And then definitely you want to follow all of our creators. We all do different kinds of content. You have Cooking with Kaz, Sherry_Skinner, myself, Frank_Mentor SF. Of course, tonight, October Dragonfly. You also have one of our Cooking Comedy and Chaos, or otherwise known as C3, Gluten Free Mama Ann. We have Cooking Erica. So I think we got it. Did I mention who did I miss? Erica?
yeah,
We
yeah. I think you got everybody.
got everybody.
So when I'm making my sandwich, I do like to put cucumber on it, and as you notice, it does not have seeds in it. So we eat the seeds; it's not an issue with us. But I just thought for tonight, we're actually storing this sandwich overnight because we're really going on a picnic tomorrow. So I didn't want it to get soggy. So
Good
we
idea.
left the seeds off. And then, hang on one second here. I'm gonna pop you down because I actually need to get my bacon into the pan. So I'm gonna set that aside for.
Well, you set that up. So what somebody asked, what are we doing with the cucumbers? So we're going to use them as a layer in your
Yes.
sandwich tonight. It'll
Yes.
also help flavor it overnight. The There are two types of general cucumbers that people respond to. This is more of a traditional cucumber that many of us grow or buy here. You'll want to peel them because they have a waxy coating, but some of us also like to have English cucumbers or Mediterranean cucumbers, which have a thinner skin. You can eat them skin and all. They tend to have smaller seeds, but when you're doing what October Dragonfly did by using the peeler, it goes right through those little seeds at
Yeah.
that point you really don't need to scrape them. To
Yeah.
be honest, I ate them all the time. I never really think
This
about it,
is a
but
very thick-skinned cucumber, by the way, and that's why I'm bringing it out of here because, like,
mhm.
it is a very thick-skinned one. So it doesn't have a good mouth feel. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So, okay,
Now,
and then
if you buy them natural, like in your garden,
yeah, they're
when you
not
peel them, throw them in a bottle, in a jar of vodka, and you'll make cucumber flavored vodka after a period of
okay.
time. So it's something to think about if you're trying to, be resourceful. You can
I
use the
like
peels, but
that.
they don't have a lot of flavor, and they can be waxy if you buy them at a commercial grocery store.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
what is that? Is that
So this is my
bacon?
bacon. Yes, of course. So this is my broiler pan. Hang on, I'm gonna lay this right here. So this is my broiler pan. A lot of people are like, "What do you use that for?" So it has this little. Hang on, let me flip you up a little bit. It has this little insert that goes in it, and then I put foil on mine because I don't want to clean all that up. I mean, it makes it so much easier for cleaning later. But I also collect the grease in the bottom, and I'm just laying my bacon right on here just like this. I already have preheated my oven to 375, and it's now listen. Last time it said it was only going to take 17 minutes. I tried a different brand this time. I said you lied. So we're going to see if it does any better this time with this brand. And I do get thick cut. I mean, a thick cut is always the best, right?
Hmm. I agree.
And I mean, it just has more fat on it. It has more. Well, it has more of everything. I'm just gonna scoot these
Uh,
over. I was getting a little.
T Blessing definitely agrees. Aluminum foil on the bottom makes the cleanup easier. Many of us at Food Talk TV collect our bacon grease after we've cooked it out the bacon because they tend to show up in a lot of our recipes. So by using the
Yes.
slits, you get a chance to clean the top pan, and then if as long as the bacon is somewhat warm, the grease you can pour it right out.
Oh yeah. And I'll show you guys my
Mhm.
bacon jar when I get over there after I wash my hands. Because ew, I got. Oh no, it's work. It's
So
okay.
a question is asked: is that nonstick foil?
So it is not nonstick foil. This is greasy enough that it doesn't stick to it. But you know what? As soon as I say that, it's going to stick. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's always interesting because I always consider foil, I think, to be nonstick, but then it does stick at times. And then, of course, there's a shiny side and a little bit less shiny side. So, good question.
Yes.
When in
So
doubt, add a little
I've
grease.
always, the shiny side is down. So it will, there's two sides to it. And everybody's like, oh, there's this coating on it and all that stuff. That back in the day, maybe, but now it's more for reflecting the heat. So this will actually keep the heat in. So that's what my grandma told me anyway. So, you know, hang on. You guys are going to go with me and we're going to put the bacon in the oven. So here it is, bacon.
And you're doing 375, right?
375. It's supposed to be in there for 15 minutes. I'm actually going to set the timer. There it goes. Woo-hoo, it's in there. All right, and let's see here. We got 375 timer. We're going to go. Nope, not 20. Okay, start. There we go. Okay, good to go. Now, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and prep the rest of our sandwich stuff. Are you sitting good there, you think? Frank?
Yep.
Is this a good?
That's good. I can see you, and I see red, which
Lily.
I'm not going to complain about. And I see that you and I have the same taste in our countertops as I'm laughing now, looking at going, why does that look
I think a
familiar? Oh,
couple of us have this countertop.
must be the housing generation. All right,
Yes.
so we are doing your sub. So we got a couple recipes tonight. We'll have a slush later, and right now we're working on your grinder for tomorrow's picnic.
Yes. So, funny story. So, we've always called them hero sandwiches here. That I'm from Indiana, but then when I got here, what does your dad call them?
Sandwiches?
No, like Jersey Mike's. He goes and gets a sub. He goes and gets a sub or a hoagie. He'll call it a hoagie every once in a while. And then you guys all call it a grinder. But I still call it a hero sandwich. And especially, we've always made them like when you just had a really big day at work or you did something like really big. Like that was a huge thing, like to get this sandwich, to kind of share with everyone. So let's see here. Who said, oh, Cooking with Cass says, hi, Lily.
It is funny because it is one of those words that's very regional based on size and the restaurant. I grew up in East Coast, so I think I call them all the number of, as long as they call it, I don't care. Get it to me and get it to me big. I'm happy.
That's right. So last night, not last night, the night before when Des was on, she made me have a light bulb moment. So, she had her grinder was in a pan because she had like kind of the grinder salad stuff going on top. So it was kind of a little bit more messier. So she actually used the side of her pan as a guide. So I'm using the side of this charcuterie board, which was handmade, was a gift to me as a guide to cut my bread and use a bread knife. This is a bread knife, so.
That's a great idea. Really smart.
Yes, this is the things that I have learned off of FoodTokTV this week. And from Kaz, it was the paper bag trick. That was an old trick from my grandma's that she used to use, and just being reminded of that was so nice. So now, because I did that, my line is straight. Look at that. So.
Folks, want to tap your screens. Let's get some hearts going and get some other folks knowing we are here and available. Feel free to share the live through that little arrow on the lower right to some of your family and friends who don't know who we are. This is Food Talk TV, and you are in our picnic series tonight.
Okay. So I'm using this garlic spread. I just bought this from Walmart because they bake their bread fresh every single day, and they had this sitting next to it, and I was like, I could go home, make the garlic spread. I think one of you guys have a TikTok about it. One of you guys do. And I think it has Parmesan in it. It's Kaz and Des, I want to say. And I'm pretty sure it's pinned. But anyway, I bought it today. I'm sorry I didn't make it. But I let it sit out about an hour before I started this live. This has garlic in it. And it's got all the things in it I need. It smells amazing. So I'm just going to spread this on this bread. Because I know one thing Ashton always talks about is raw bread. And it made me think about it. I was like, you know what? Raw bread. Do you know what raw bread is, Frank? It's not toasted. You gotta
Well, it's
toast bread.
untoasted, right? So
Yeah.
it's bread that's going to be much more observant, and it looks like Sherry also has this recipe. But yeah, I guess when you think
Yes. Oh,
about it,
thank you,
it's
Sherry.
the cooked but untoasted bread.
Right.
I guess she's calling it raw bread. Yeah.
Raw bread. Yep. I noticed a couple of times in her videos, and I was like, you know what? My grandma used to call it raw bread. She was like, don't you leave that bread raw. You need to toast it. I'm like, oh, okay. So, that just kind of also, like, was like, ding. So, like I said, I've learned so much stuff this week. And, Miss Sherry with her potato salad in the bag.
Oh.
You guys need to go over there and check out her video because it's so ridiculously easy. And why no one has ever done that in front of me before, I will never know. Because that is the easy thing,
And we have that recipe. It will be going live up on the website soon.
Nice. Good to know, Frank. And of course, your watermelon stuff last night. And I had to cut out a little bit because, had to go get kids and all that. So it's all
Yeah,
good.
it's got notes on it because we're not eating it till tomorrow.
Well,
Hello, everybody who's just joining us. So you're putting on a garlic butter spread, which
Mhm.
you purchased, but you can make it easy and it actually
Yes.
freezes. But I think,
Yep.
sometimes buying commercial is going to save us minutes. And if we're working
It
and
is.
we've got a busy family life, it makes sense.
You grab that. Both my teenagers are waiting for this sandwich to get done. They're like, hurry up.
I
I'm gonna
love
go
that.
slide this in the oven on the rack below. So I'm not even putting it on a pan, which you certainly can. I guess I should maybe. I guess I will put it on a pan. You don't really need to because you can just slide it on a rack. So I'm just gonna go put this real quick, and I'll be back. All right.
All right, so welcome everybody. I'll take a moment while you're just shotting that in. This is Food Talk TV. I'm Frank _ Mentor SF, and we are all part of a collective of creators who come together and just share recipes, share thoughts, share tips. And we did a whole series this week on picnic ready foods and ideas. We have one more in our series tomorrow morning. You can check all the archives over the next 2 weeks up on our YouTube page. And tonight's hostess is October Dragonfly. We also encourage you to follow all of our other creators. That's Cooking Comedy and Chaos, Sherry _ Skinner, Cooking with Kaz, Gluten Free Mama Ann, myself, Cook It Erica, October Dragonfly. All of us are always sharing a variety of interesting, and sometimes we look at each other like we're nuts. Last night, both Sherry and people were like, "Oh," and just like Granny is our international member. You guys were looking at me like I was crazy making, cold
No.
watermelon soup.
So
But here you
I
go,
want to
back
talk
at it.
about I want to talk about this knife real quick because I always talk about like I have one good knife. Like I have knives, like I have a ton of them, but this particular one is an Damascus knife. Can you see
Yeah, the
the
design of the Damascus
curviness on it?
steel.
That's because they fold the steel, and that's what makes that design. So this knife is very special, and I don't even let the kids clean it. Like it's pretty bad. So yeah, I'm like, it's very sharp, and I love it. But I don't even get it out very often, just because I don't want to. Oh my gosh. You know what? Hang on. I got a helper. I have a helper. I did have a helper. Here's that. This guy. Because I have horrible knife skills, guys. You need one of these.
And folks, if you've never tried to do this while people are watching, knife skills when somebody's watching is always nerve-wracking. So use those tips. Hey,
Yes, absolutely. So this little dude, you just stab it in there like that. I got it from Pampered Chef. And you just slide it. Then you can slice them however thin you need to. which is kind of nice, you know? No thinking about it. It's already spaced out. Alrighty, there we go. Sliced tomatoes. How about that? Oh man, that bacon's smelling good, isn't it?
You don't know.
You don't know? She said, dude,
Sliced
I don't know.
tomatoes, mayonnaise, and fresh Italian bread is my summer reminder of being a kid. Like
Oh,
tomatoes right out of the garden, warm still. Little salt and pepper, and that's it.
that's awesome. So I want to show you guys my spinach. This is actually fresh out of my own garden. So I always do Tiny Garden Tuesdays every Tuesday, and
Wow.
this is my own spinach that I grew. So we'll see that again later, whenever I make the sandwiches.
I don't think I've ever seen spinach leaves or eaten consciously knowing that they're so big.
Huge. Yeah. So you probably, when you're at the store, you probably either see them cut or they're baby spinach.
Yeah.
So now this is romaine, and no, I did not grow this out of my garden. So I'm just kind of looking at it because my base is going to be a romaine. So I think this one, that looks like a nice size one. And I think I'm going to use this one and this one. And then these will go on to everybody else's sandwich. I have a ton I've picked apart today. Alrighty, so let me go check my bread real quick. Actually, I can just kind of, woo. Good Lord. Sometimes my clamp, it shoots my phone off. There we go. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. Bread's looking, it's getting there. Bacon's getting there. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and make that slush.
And while you're transitioning, somebody asked any ideas or thoughts on sharpening a knife?
So I was always taught to use a whetstone. And I personally do not own one now. My dad did, and I sharpened his knives with the whetstone. That's the only thing I know to do. And yeah, so that's all I know. So if you know somebody that has one, then absolutely, ask them about it. I was like, I just know you need to use a whetstone.
That's how I do mine, and I even ask if I'm taking them to the cooking supply or the hardware store because a lot of them, for very little money, will sharpen your knives. But I ask them how they're sharpening. For my really good ones, I'd rather do myself with a whetstone.
You know what though? That just reminded me. Kroger here in Cincinnati, you take them to your butcher and they will sharpen them for you for free. Absolutely.
And it makes the sense to go to a butcher because then they know exactly the knives are like they know how sharp they should be because there's actually various levels, and that came from a question in here. There are various levels of sharpness that you would try to achieve. Somebody says, "What is a whetstone?" It's a grinding stone that you continually wet as you're working the blade up and down.
Okay.
We'll have to put that on as a blog post in the future.
Absolutely. So I just have a cup here, and I've picked some fresh mint out of my garden. They sell this at the store in the herb section. You can get it from there. I grew mine. So I'm just putting this in here and some simple syrup, which I'm using a sugar-free version. You can definitely make your own by simply adding equal parts of water and sugar. So if you add 1 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar, you let that boil or you don't even let it boil. You just let it dissolve. And then once it's dissolved, then take it off of the heat. Do not let it boil, otherwise you're going to make candy. So, and then you can just pour that into like a container, and you have simple syrup for whatever you need. So I'm muddling. I don't have a muddler, so I'm just using a spoon. And basically, what I'm doing is I'm bruising the mint. So if you bruise it, it releases the oils within it. And actually, I think this is a chocolate mint, so it does have a little bit of a chocolate scent to it, but it tastes minty. So it doesn't really taste chocolatey. So I'm just kind of smashing the bottom. I'm just smashing the living daylights out of it. And it's probably about 2 tablespoons of that simple syrup is all I used. Because the other things that I'm using are also sweet. And I also made sure that there's not any stems in there except that one. So this one here. Hang on here. Got a little stem in there because I want to blend this in, and then I have some for decoration too. Hang on here. Where's that a little bit more then? Yeah, I did. See, you don't want this in there. You just want the leaves only. Like the stem is more for like decoration later. So, you know, to kind of hold it in your cup. Okay. So we're going to let that sit in there and I heard my alarm. So I'm going to go check my bacon and my bread really quick. Hang on. So I'm doing multitasking.
STB, yes, even if the knife is not super expensive, usually a butcher is more than happy to sharpen it for you.
Yeah, they don't care.
And I think we have another guest coming in. Let me see.
Okay, hold on. It says, you know, we did this last time.
Yep, I think Kaz wants to come in as well.
Okay, hang on. He's definitely got some things to say, I know.
He must have something to say when he's saying, let me in.
Okay, let me in there. Okay, so back to my drink because we need 10 more minutes on that. So I'm just, I'm bruising this up in my simple syrup. Simple enough. And now I'm going to pour it. So I have a Ninja. See my Ninja? Okay, so I'm just going to pour that in. And then I'm going to go to my freezer. I'll be right back. So I actually...
Welcome in, Kaz.
Hey guys, if you can hear me. I don't know if you can or not. Yep. Oh, watermelon.
What about your
That's
watermelon?
frozen.
Yes, it's frozen. So I'm just throwing that in there. And I say 2 to 3 cups. You know, it's honestly, measure with your heart. If you're having a lot of people over, great. Make a bigger amount. Now, I am making this non-alcoholic on purpose because I'm going to add something to it later to make it an adult beverage.
So, are you using frozen watermelon so that you don't have to add ice?
Yes, because ice waters the flavor down, I think. But, you know, you can do what you like. You can add...
And watermelon has such a high content of water already that it freezes really well. As a matter of fact, we just posted a blog that mentioned that today.
Yes,
watermelon freezes well. It's got such great crystallization.
I said, this really fit today. So I'm going to go with this amount for now. I need to move this mint. Look how pretty this sprig is going to be on top. This is what I have for later. Okay. So, whoa. All right, kids. All right. So, I'm adding a sparkling ice. This one is watermelon lemonade. I'm just having a watermelon lemonade, I guess, instead of just a watermelon drink. But you can add any juice, non-sparkling, sparkling beverage that you want. I just chose a watermelon one because, you know, watermelon, just trying to heighten the flavor. And it already has sweetener in it. And that's why I only put 2 tablespoons of the sweetener with the mint, was just because I don't want it to be like too much, you know? Listen. Oh, yeah, baby.
Yep. Hey, Christopher Rose, thanks for sharing.
Hey there. Yes, thank you.
Joining the live.
I say 12 to 16 ounces. This was 16 ounces. I went for it because I know I'm going to make more than one batch. Well, you'll see. Anyway.
Okay, wait. You said this was non-alcoholic. Isn't that ice an alcoholic beverage?
Say what?
Isn't that can? No.
It's whoop. My trash can's right here. Sorry. Nope. This one is a caffeinated one though.
Oh, okay.
You can use regular sparkling ice, or if you have, I think last year Sam's Club sold watermelon juice by Simply, like Simply Orange Juice, Simply Limeade. They had a Simply watermelon juice. Hang on, I'm crooked there. All right, so I'm going to start this bad boy. It's going to be loud, so. All right, here's, that's not that bad, I guess.
That's okay.
And that's it. That is 100% it. That's it. So at this point, hey Lillian. Yeah. Can you come here, please? I'm going to leave that in there because I'm going to come back to it.
Yes, Mama.
If you're like, ooh, that's a little chunky. She chunky. She needs to go again. So again, you know, if it is chunky, you know, this is live TV here, guys. I'm gonna have you try this. All right, that looks a little better.
There you go.
But I don't have to do all this. I can just do this. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that looks good.
See, that's nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, girl, this is good.
Isn't it hard not
Okay.
to just drink it when you make it?
Oh, I did. I did. Here you go. So we found these cute little watermelon cups. Here's Lillian. She's gonna try.
Oh my gosh, my hair is going crazy right now.
Nobody cares about your hair. They just care about what's in that cup. She never
It's
like. She never has like a good face. I'm like,
That's all I have to say. There's cilantro in it. It tastes good.
it's mint.
I just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, she wasn't. She was like, something's wrong in there. She was like, it's the mint. Okay, well, I love it, but I knew the mint.
Is her hair blonde?
I love my ninja too. Her hair is so we got like a weird color. Like sometimes in the summer it gets blonder, and then in the winter it gets darker. So her ends are kind of blondish, and the roots will be dark. It's just that's naturally how her hair is. Yeah, she's got some blonde in there for sure. Okay, so that was the kid version, and my clamp is acting all crazy, so I'm gonna try to move you to the other one.
Okay.
Okay, hang on. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, is that good? Everybody good?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, follow the host. Follow Christine. She's October Dragonfly.
Come on. Get over here. Sorry, technical difficulties. Okay.
All right, we'll let you take a moment and set that up. As we said, yeah, it's going fine. It's a good picture, so. So we have already we have bacon in the oven, we have bread toasting for the hero, and you're just setting up the adult element to the watermelon slush.
Yes. So so we've made our watermelon slush. So literally I'm pouring this back here. I'm not wasting this because hello. It's like, all right. So I have this brand, which is a watermelon infused vodka. My dog's going crazy because they're having fireworks tonight. So, and I didn't know. And then I got these little Absolute ones as well. So I'm not mixing the brands. I'm just showing you what I have that you can. This one I smelled earlier, and I actually am going to use this. So I'm just putting two shots of vodka. And I'm just pouring that in. Time to get
I would bet the ginger vodka would be really good in this too.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Mm-hmm.
So, and these little bottles are so cute.
What is ginger vodka?
It's a ginger infused vodka that came out several years ago, and it pairs well with like pear juice or cocktails, except it's so smooth that you actually don't realize you're drinking a vodka based product, and it could be a very challenging drive home that night.
Challenging drive home.
Very challenging drive home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to crush this, so. Oh yeah, that's looking smooth. All right, let's see what's up in here. The rest of this live is going to be really interesting. All right.
So I had to turn my camera off. I'm going to turn it back on. I had to turn it off because I had to go out and see what was going on. Apparently, there are several graduation parties around the neighborhood.
Nice. Party town over at Kaz's house. So let's see here. I need to get a little watermelon garnish. Now I I always like to put a little piece of watermelon. You know, you could get like a cuter one, but put a little sprig of mint in there. Oh, I heard something. I heard a top pop. Thanks for not letting me be alone on this, Paz.
Of course
That's
not.
awesome.
You
Yeah.
know, and some of us may have had their already leftover watermelon. That
Oh, I see you
may,
guys. I love
yeah.
it.
You
All
know, it
right.
was.
So Chris, I see that it looks like there's starting to be a theme with the plating.
Yes, it's gonna be watermelon. So I have I found this really cute little water. Found it at the 5 quarter store,
Okay.
and yeah, the bread's looking pretty good. Needs a little bit more crispiness on it. It's got 3 minutes, so I'm gonna let that go. Um, you're a liar.
You're
You're a liar. Okay, we're gonna give it 5 minutes. So let's see here. What else? Oh, let's start on our s'mores dip because the temperature for everything tonight that I'm cooking on the oven is 375. Because s'mores dip, you just have to heat it up. You don't have to. I can actually carry you with me now. This is nice. You just have to heat it up. You don't have to, like, it doesn't have to be a certain temperature. So if you have something else cooking, just put it in there with it. So, all right, that's good. All right, so we got marshmallows, we got milk chocolate chips, and I am going to add these really cute little candy bars that I found at Walmart today. They're red, white, and blue. Mm-hmm. And then I am going to use a sprinkle of the Sinfully Sweet from Shore Smoke Seasonings. Okay, let me wash my hands real quick like.
Sketchy Chef says that she didn't know it was BYOB.
Yeah, it is tonight.
So you know.
Christine's live, it is.
No,
All right.
no.
These are my dipping items. So these are graham crackers, and the kids wanted to try these. They say sugar-free, but they love these vanilla wafers. So we're going to dip with those. And I'm actually making a keto version, too, because I want some. And I'm going to dip with this Quest cookie. So there we go. Okay, so the original version. Here we go. Butter. A little bit of butter. Need about a tablespoon of butter. We're going to put that in the bottom. And you're just going to rub it around. I'm definitely going to use my hands. So, oh, probably need to see that. So, if you guys get triggered by this, I did wash my hands, so it's fine. Uh-oh. Hey. Getting wild over here. And this is just so you don't have a hella mess to clean up later. And I'm just going to go ahead and do my little ramekin that I'm doing for myself, too.
Okay.
Same butter. It's just butter. Just putting it in there. Butter is definitely keto. Okay. Let me wash all that off.
Everybody tap the screen and share the live.
Definitely. It's like there's not many people in here tonight. I think a lot of it is because they are out camping or they're out having a bonfire somewhere. So that's a huge thing.
Or they're like here. They're having graduation parties.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all right.
But luckily,
later.
and they'll be able to find it on our YouTube channel and on Facebook, and they'll be able to get the links on the website. So, you know, whether there's 5 or there's 500, we're going to give the same piece of information at the same quality. So I could say, and, you know,
Good.
it's easy to do BYOB with a smaller crowd.
Yes, that's right. Okay. So these, I set them on the stove like a crazy person, but this is just milk chocolate. If you like dark chocolate with your s'mores, if you like peanut butter chips with your s'mores, man, their possibilities are endless here. Throw a peanut butter cup in it. Ooh, guys. So you're just pouring the whole bag in there, not the bottle. I had a couple melty ones there. Alrighty. And next, We're going to shake that around. So at this point, you can add, so you have chocolate in there, right? So you can add the peanut butter chips, which is another layer if you want to do that. That's super good. But we are going to add these cookies and cream red, white, and blue Hershey bars that I found over at the Walmart. Oh, wow. These are cool looking. Hang on. I'm going to show you guys.
Yeah, I want to see it. White chocolate.
It's so cool. Look, this is the back of it.
Oh, that's funny.
It is
Yeah.
white
And
chocolate.
They did that. One of the cereals did a colored Rice Krispie chocolate this season over Easter.
yeah.
That looks like it's going to be fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I think so too. And these are cookies and cream. So it has cookie bits is what they're calling that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to break these in half and just kind of place them right on top of my chocolate chips. And I'll show you whenever I get it all done.
And if you are a fan of butterscotch chips, I
Oh
bet you
my
butterscotch
gosh,
would be
yes.
outrageous like this.
Listen, I didn't get this double chin by not loving some butterscotch.
Why do you think we had Miss Sherry's apron around me last night? It covers a multitude of love.
So this is
All
what
right,
I got
perfect.
going on. Butter, chocolate chips, and the white chocolate cookies and
What
cream.
about on yours?
What about what?
What about on yours? I thought you were making two separate bowls.
I am. I'm making two separate ones. I'm making a keto one. You wait. My alarm's going off though. So
Okay, go for it.
do that. Hang on here.
Perfect. And you're going to do that in the stove, and I'm imagining if you did this in a cast iron pan, we could throw it on the fire or throw it on the grill.
Yes. So I have this cast iron pan, my little Lodge, that I use for almost everything in all of my videos. And I absolutely love this pan. But we made shrimp in it tonight. No. It kind of hangs. When you season something like that, whatever you cooked in it last is almost what it tastes like the next time. And I'm thinking, So.
You know, I have the big Dutch oven, the Cassoulet Dutch oven, and I made a bread. I did a loaf of bread on the gas barbecue grill in the Dutch oven. And while it does go black and you have to clean it a little bit, it worked just as well as using the cast iron. So those ceramic coated ones can work just as easily, but you have to be prepared to clean all the black soot that will come on.
I was having a Mickey Mouse moment because I was like, oh, hello, because it was burning my fingers.
That's cooked. That is not raw.
No raw bread here. So I'm going to let this cool down a little bit while we're still working on this other stuff. I need to just pop over here and put that there. Okay, put this over. I don't have a fancy cooling fan like Miss Sherry. You know, she's fancy. So let's see here. We are on this. Okay, so the Sinfully Sweet Shore Smoke, it has cocoa in it, and it also has sugar, salt, paprika, and cocoa powder. So that it just gives it a little something. So I'm just putting a couple little sprinkles on the top of that. I think it'll kind of elevate it a little bit. And then next, as you notice, I got my kitchen shears here. They're my favorite thing. Get those at the 5-quarter store. And you can either put these on whole, like this, which these are the small ones. They're not the gigantor ones that you get for camping. Those I would cut in half. But this, I'm just going to see if I can show you guys while I'm doing it. I can just reach out here and there we go. Just line them up. Do you see that?
Should be just enough to fill it with one or two to you.
Yeah. Not these.
Or the kids.
These. I have marshmallows for myself.
Do the keto marshmallows melt as well?
They do, but you gotta watch them. I got these little Max Mellow ones. They did not have any of the vanilla ones, which I love, and they were out, and I couldn't believe it. So I had to go with burnt caramel. So we'll see how that goes. So if not, I'll scrape it off and eat the chocolate. Because that chocolate I love. I have, this is a cookies and cream because I wanted to keep them similar. Cookies and cream from Lily's. And then Lily's baking chips are going into mine. And I'll show you guys in just a second. So, all righty.
Everybody tap the screen, follow the hose.
We're putting all these marshmallows in here. If you guys are out camping right now, I'm so jealous because usually every Memorial Day I'm camping. One of my very good friends, he would always get a camping spot. He passed away last year, and he had booked one more camping time for all of us, even though that he knew he was passing away. And so we all went last year. So I really miss it this year. So I hope you guys are having a good time and making lots of memories. All right, so there we go.
That's beautiful. Is nobody carrying on the tradition of scheduling the camping trip?
So his daughter was going to, and then you have to be on a certain day for this particular campsite, and it didn't work out for us. So I'm going to put this in the 375-degree oven where everything else has went, and we're going to check on this in about 10 minutes, and I am going to set a timer.
What about the bacon?
Yeah, the bacon's good. I'm pulling it out right now. What about the bacon? Don't burn the bacon. I think I would be banned if I burned the bacon. You're out of here, Miss Mayo.
You wouldn't live it down, I'm sure.
No, I would never. I wouldn't live it down myself.
Report to HR and turn in your parking pass.
Yes, absolutely. All right. All right, guys. There it is. Oh, the bacon. Oh, it smells good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. All right, let's put this bacon right here. I'm going to close that up, let that go for 10 minutes. And let me get some tongs. We're going to try to do my little trick I did last time. I got my handkerchief rack. Set this bad boy up. And I got to get my tongs. I think I had more hands last time. I don't know. All right. Okay, let's see what I did.
Yeah, you look like you're juggling.
I am juggling. What? Come back. No!
And there goes the bacon.
I know. I should have used my bigger tongs. I was using my baby ones. I knew better. Okay. So we're just going to let that cool until it's, edible and not burn my face off hot. So
yeah,
we can go back to my situation over here. All right, let's, hey, Lily, can I borrow you? Please and thank you. She's going to put things away for me. Miss Sherry asked how I kept my kitchen clean as I was doing some of this stuff. And if it wasn't for Lillian, I wouldn't really get to do that. You can put those marshmallows away for me, please and thank you. So here's my little ramekin. And I've already buttered it. And then I'm putting, I don't know, here, will you put these away, please? I'm putting about 3/4 of a cup of those Lily's chips in there. And then these little marshmallows, they're burnt caramel. I like the vanilla ones. They're the best.
Okay, so I'm not sure what's special about those. I guess I didn't hear.
So they're sugar-free.
Oh.
They're sugar-free marshmallows. So, and they cut them like this. They look like this.
Yeah, they look like natural marshmallows.
Yes, that's exactly what they almost are, except I think they put, they probably put stevia or something in them. Monk fruit. I knew it was something like that.
Well, it's not the sugar that makes them jelly like that. It's the actual jelly that makes them jelly like that. So.
I was getting ahead of myself, guys. I took those marshmallows out of there. Yes.
Yeah, good.
I forgot to add my cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream, yes.
Yeah. I got to be like the kids, And this is the cookies and cream from Lily's. So, and I think they use monk fruit as well. It might be stevia. Oh, it is stevia. It's stevia in this one, monk fruit in the marshmallows. So
I'll tell you, though, the Lily's brand works really well. And a lot of times people have no idea that you've swapped.
Oh, absolutely. It's probably one of the best brands. Like, I would eat it on the normal if I wasn't doing a low carb thing. So, so I used half of that bar, and let's let's see, per bar is 30, is 11 for the bar. So 5.5 carbs just for the chocolate, net carbs, for just the chocolate. But this is alive, so I'm doing a little extra tonight. So I deserve it. It's Memorial Day weekend. So on holidays and birthdays and stuff like that, I do a little extra. So it's fine. All right. And I'm just going to put that in the middle there. That little weird one goes in there. He's fine. He'll fit right here. Okay. So here's mine.
Okay.
So I had the chocolates underneath there, and then I'm going to pop this in the oven as well. So you can see, in there, you can see both of them in there. So yep. I can see that the marshmallows are trying to get toasty on top on that other one, and I have 6 minutes, so I'm thinking it may need only 5 minutes. So I'm going to check that here as soon as I get some of this other stuff done. Whew. All right. So I don't need that
well, are they like s'mores? If I know it's s'mores dip, but is it like s'mores if the marshmallows get burnt on top? That's still perfect.
Yes, if it gets a little burny on top, it's perfect.
Then that's a s'more.
Yes. All right, so here's my bread, and it is. It's not burnt. It actually has like some stuff on the seasoning stuff on the bottom. So.
SMR.
Yeah.
First favorite.
Okay, maybe it got a little brown.
No, that's fine. That's going to add to the flavor. That's like cooked. That's good.
Yeah. So
we are a culture that's so afraid of that.
I'm going to tell you guys, I was going to get rid of this, and I was like, I absolutely cannot get rid of this. Do you know why? Because when I burn my toast, which does happen, I scrape it off on here, and it gets rid of the burn part. So there you go. All right, so this is for my sandwich. So the first thing I am going to do, Lillian said, we must use this mayonnaise.
Duke's.
Yes. Yes, Duke's mayonnaise. So let's get some of that on here. That's going on first. It's funny because we are going on this picnic tomorrow, but honestly, I don't feel like I don't think this sandwich is going to make it. Because Lane oh my gosh, he's like in this, he wants to eat everything mode. And there's nothing in the house to eat, supposedly. But there's everything in the house to eat because you guys see me cook every day.
How old is he?
He's 14 on the 5th of June.
Okay, so that's natural then, yes.
Yes. And then Lillian's 15. She goes through her phases. Like she will want certain things and then not want other things. Like right now she's been on this popsicle kick, which I mean I'm here for it because I also like a good popsicle. So. All right. So we have 2 spreads going on this, and the other one is this mustard. I will fight you for this mustard. Like this is the good stuff right here. Boar's head.
Boar's head.
Mm-hmm. The mustard is where it's at. So apply generously. And it's a spicy mustard. It's like a stone ground situation. And I'm just going to give that bad boy a good... Oh, yeah. Get it all the way to the edge. Don't be stingy. All right. What time are we at? I don't even know.
About 10 minutes before the hour.
Oh, my goodness.
Italian Sweetie says that they don't have Dukes in Pennsylvania. They have Hellman's and Kraft.
You know what? That's all right. Use whatever you got. I was didn't even know that Dukes existed until I was on Food Talk. So
it's a TikTok thing. It's a TikTok.
It is. It is. And then once I knew, it was over. I will tell you.
Well, it's definitely got a flavor that's different, and I think I will use it on certain preparations, but it's still not my go-to for a sandwich. But I do like it in salads or other stuff.
All right, hold on. I need a beverage break.
Is Duke's available in the Bay Area?
Only at specialty stores. Like it's considered. It's not one that they. I mean, there are different. The store is big enough, and they have a mixed stuff, but it's not one I see very often.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm doing the same thing on my lettuces here. I know it sounds crazy, but just
You're
go with it.
you're putting mayo and mustard on your lettuce.
Yes. Don't you worry about it, Kaz. this is the keto way.
I forgot.
Yeah, this is if you're not eating bread and you're eating
You're
just
making a
this.
lettuce wrap. You're making a
Yes,
lettuce. Okay.
absolutely.
I'm sorry. I was lost for a moment.
No, that's okay. Oh my gosh, this looks so freaking melty and good. Look, can you see that? Right
Mm.
there.
Yeah, that one. Yours is completely melted.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I can't get to it fast enough.
But it still needs to get brown.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, mine does. Mine
Is it going to
does.
boil over?
Theirs is brown though. Hang on. I gotta put you down for a second.
Okay.
Why don't you introduce Food Talk TV
Go
for a
on,
second?
Frank.
Sure. Well, welcome everybody. This is Food Talk TV. We are a group of collaborating content creators that come from all walks and all areas of the country and internationally. And we come together every Sunday night to do a live as well as our Food Talk TV channel. And then this week we're doing a picnic series. And this is night 6. We have one more going off tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night we have our regular live. And so please follow us if you aren't. We have, and follow all of our content creators, Cooking Comedy and Chaos or C3, Cooking with Kaz, Sherry underscore Skinner, Just Like Granny. I'm Frank underscore Mentor SF. Of course, our host is tonight, October Dragonfly. And we have Gluten Free Mama Ann, who is rolling off and closing out the series tomorrow morning. But we all bring different ideas and tips and tastes, and sometimes they disagree, which makes it even more fun when we are trying new things. And our big thing is we want to make food accessible and fun and encourage people to try, step out of your comfort zone. And it's not the domain of just professional chefs, although several of us are, well, not me, but others of our content creators have that training. But what we all agree on is it should be something everybody tries.
Everybody eats. That's what I say. Everybody eats food. Everybody. And, you get it how you can get it. All right, so this next part, I'm actually going to show, like, the actual sandwich a little bit closer because it kind of goes quick. So, because at this point, we're building a sandwich. Can you see it okay, guys? Should I go down a little bit
Yes.
more? Okay.
No, see it?
So, I will put lettuce. Is this the bottom? Hang on. Make sure you're putting it on the bottom. Lettuce. And if you don't like this big rib on your sandwiches, tear it out. You do whatever you like. It's your sandwich. Pull this off here. Oh, whoop. All right, so lettuce. And now that the lettuce is on there, I need to add Lillian's favorite, hard salami. And I'm also doing this over here on the side for my own as well. So we're going to go all the way down and I kind of overlap it just a smidge. Just kind of helps hold it down. And hard salami. It's whatever you like. That's the great thing of a hero sandwich is you can do what you want. Okay, so hard salami is done. Okay, Lily, can you come turn the stove off? Thank you, ma'am. Now we're going to go another vegetable. Remember those cucumbers that we sliced earlier?
Yes.
We're going to put those on there. And you can put on as many as you like. It doesn't matter. And then, I'm also going to need the dill relish because Lane said dill relish. Yeah, turn the oven off, please, and the timer.
So last week I was watching Ashton on her channel, Just Like Granny.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing a Hello Fresh meal, and one of the first things she had to do was to do quick pickles.
Oh yeah.
And at the end of it, I asked her how the pickles tasted. She said they taste like cucumbers that have been sitting in vinegar.
Well,
So I
okay.
guess they didn't really quick pickle quite enough.
I guess
Yeah, the
not.
quick pickling, it really is. You have to get got to get the brine hot enough with the whatever pungent flavors you're gonna add. You're gonna add peppercorns and garlic. I make a quick pickle cucumber salad almost 3 times every other week because it's the quickest, easiest salad. And but you have to add those aromatics.
Is that
This is
turkey?
a cracked pepper mill chicken.
Oh, it's chicken.
It's turkey or chicken. Hang on. Well, I got both, so. Oven roasted. I don't know. Well,
That cracked
one's
turkey
chicken
one.
and one's turkey. I asked her for pepper
You can
turkey,
tell us
so I'm
anything that
thinking this is turkey. This is
you can
turkey,
tell us
actually.
anything that you want.
Yeah, I could, but it says right here, it's this.
That's the one I get. Is that boar's head?
Yes, I love boar's
Yeah,
head, man.
that is
Do you
that
have
cracked pepper
jungle
mill one.
gems?
Yeah, I think
Jungle.
that's the one I get for lunch.
Okay, so we did meat. Now we're going back to a vegetable. So we're putting the tomatoes on. I like to put them in the middle. Some
A
people
little bit,
don't.
Tiffany.
Let's see. I'm gonna put these nice.
Well, it's actually a good idea to put them in the middle because you're going to keep this for, well, hopefully overnight. So by putting the layer of mustard and butter and then the lettuce, you're actually going to keep as much of anything that has liquid off the bread while it sits
Right.
overnight. That makes sense.
Exactly. Yep. Sure does. And then Lillian's other favorite thing. Lillian has a high influence on this sandwich. Okay. She also not only likes hard salami, she also likes pepperoni, which is just basically hard salami with a lot of spices and things in it.
She would have liked the leftovers last night from here then because those are both what we had. Those are the meats that went into the
I don't
antipasto.
know. So sometimes when you get salami, you have to make sure that the casing is off of it. This one has casing on it.
Pepperoni almost always has a casing. If you don't ask them to remove them, they
Yep.
often will forget, and it's
She sure
um,
did. And she
yeah.
usually asks me, but she was crazy busy today. That place, whoo, was wild because people were getting, they have what's called East Fork River, and it is a camping ground, and it's pretty busy. So they come into Jungle Gems because it's an international market, and not everybody has that. So there's only two, and we have one of them here, and then one in northern Cincinnati. So it's a Cincinnati thing. All right, so now we're back to another vegetable, which is my beautiful spinach, which
The
I
next
grew
time
my
you go
own.
to the next time you go to Jungle Gems,
Mm-hmm.
do a TikTok on that.
I have done several TikToks on Jungle Gems.
I know.
I need to
I
do a
and
live.
I love them because that place is just really weird.
What section do you want me to concentrate on? Because I literally cannot fit it all in one TikTok. You have to tell me, like, there's an alcohol section, and I'm talking like it's like the Walmart of alcohol sections. There's a bread section. There's the American market. Then there's each country has their own section. And then they have a Candyland section. They have a pet area. They have a health foods area. They have a spiritual section. I mean, my goodness, it's wild. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put some things on my sandwich. What
So,
the heck?
so everyone, those giant leaves that she put on there were spinach
Yeah,
from
I
her
grew
tiny
this,
garden
guys.
with the
I grew
giant
it.
spinach.
That is some big old spinach. Look how good my garden's doing. It's already gave me a couple things, and I love it. All right, so let's see here. I got to check. I got to put the chicken on. So that was turkey that I put on before. This is chicken.
Chef Edie, hey, thank you for coming in.
And again, you guys put whatever you want on your sandwich. This is actually, I'm gonna wait a second here. I forgot my cheese, which has got to go now. This is just some Havarti cheese, which, if you noticed, I only have 2 slices left. I wonder who did that. See, that's why I can't go shopping till the day of. And even then, it's sketch. All right, hang on here. I gotta get my scissors.
You know what? That's funny. That's funny because I live alone, and somehow every time I think I've got something, I'm all out of it. I'm not sure how that works at all.
You know what? I'm putting this on my own sandwich. Check with them.
You're gonna keep the good stuff? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta put. No, I was like, yeah, I did say. I was like, I'm gonna put something on my sandwich. Jeez. All right, here we go. We got this is Marble Jack, which is a blend of Colby and Monterey Jack cheeses.
Marble Jack.
Mm-hmm. We also call it Kojak cheese. That's another name for it. Because it's Colby and Jack marbled together.
You're
Okay,
not old
so.
enough to remember Kojak.
Huh?
You're not old enough to remember Kojak.
You mean the TV series?
Yes. Who Loves You, Baby? And he he's had a sucker in his mouth because he was trying to quit smoking.
Might have been reruns, but I did see it. All right, let's see here. This is the chicken. I'm putting chicken on now. So, what kind of chicken is this? Hang on here.
Okay, so you put heart salami on there. You put pepperoni on there. You put turkey on there, and now you're putting chicken.
Oven roasted chicken. Yep, and I still got one more meat. Still got one more, Kaz.
Okay.
And now we're gonna put. Let's see here. I'm gonna let you guys choose. Sharp cheddar, provolone, or Swiss next.
Frank is going to choose provolone.
You think?
No, I'm a sharp cheddar.
Really?
On a sandwich like that, I like the sharpness of cheddar on sandwiches like that. Provolone is really creamy, so if I'm going to heat it, I'll go with a provolone. But for a sandwich like this, I want sharp cheddar, or I want something that's going to give me a bite to it.
Provolone. It's still in here. Okay, man, I got 3 different. Kaz, what do you think?
It says provolone.
I always go for sharp cheddar.
Okay, sharp cheddar. Sorry, Des.
Swisses.
That's all right.
You do got a couple. You know, it's funny. We buy Swiss. I make it for Paul. He really likes it, but I never think to put it on a sandwich.
Oh man, I love a ham and Swiss. Like grill that baby up. Ooh,
that's what he likes. Yep.
Yeah.
Chef D says sugar.
Sugar. All right. Ooh, look at the sandwich. It's getting so big. All right. If I do that, it's probably gonna fall, so I shouldn't do it. All right.
You're gonna be able to eat that sandwich. That's the reason why you've got 2 teenagers.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Oh, my roast beef. That I knew I had one more. I was like, I know I have more meat.
You can't be using up all that meat. Don't you have a lettuce wrap that you're putting that stuff on?
It's getting some on it. Look, see, I put some on it right now.
Could you? We have a question about the bread. Somebody who just joined us. Someone just joined us. So that's a standard loaf that you bought freshly baked at Kroger. Did you say this morning?
I got it at Walmart, but you can get them at Kroger or wherever. It's just a big old loaf of bread. What do they call it? Hang on, I still got the wrapper. It is the French bread, fresh baked in store today from Walmart.
Today?
Yeah, today. I checked the date on it too. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm good there, and they're good there. Okay, let's see. One more thing. I gotta put that in the refrigerator real quick. I gotta check. Woo! Look at this. Hang on, guys.
Chef D, she has already toasted the bread. I don't know. Oh my God!
It smells so.
That's your little one.
This is the keto one. And it has caramel marshmallows on it. Like they're, what do they call them? Burnt caramel. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, back. Okay. Let's get back to it.
The task at hand.
Yeah, I gotta get back to it. All right, so I am going to put this here. All right. So at this point, you can call it done if you want. But I have some extra sliced cucumbers, which I probably should not put on here. But then I have one more cheese I wanted to add, which is the provolone. So I'm putting it on anyway, guys. All right, because, Desiree wanted it. So why not?
Chef D
Okay,
says
like somebody's going to say no.
Chef D says she wants to melt that cheese. So
I know. But this, you could, but this is like a picnic sandwich, so it's kind of.
that's right. That's right, Chef D. This is a picnic. These are things that you're making prior to a picnic. So she's probably not going to have a broiler.
No. Not unless I take my little Sportsman Lodge with me.
There you go.
Uh-oh. Hey, Lily. Help.
And in case anyone is wondering, this is day 6 of our picnic series. We've been live every single day showing ideas for picnics all the way leading up to Memorial Day. Tomorrow, Gluten-Free Mama Ann is going to be closing us out at 11 a.m. Central Time.
Excuse me.
And she's going to be doing avocado deviled eggs. And then on Sunday nights, we'll be back at our normal time, which is 9 Central and 10 Eastern. And you're getting ready to close up that sandwich, aren't you?
I am. I'm lifting. Oh, there it goes. And there you have it, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Picture of that.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget. Oh, there you go. I got it.
What?
If there was only bacon.
Hang on, let me get up here better.
If there was only bacon on it.
Oh my gosh! Guys, I forgot the bacon.
If there was only bacon.
Never too late to add it.
Oh, never. Oh my goodness. The bacon.
Oh,
so I'm
look
doing
at that.
3 strips at a time. Oh my goodness.
There you go. That's it.
Okay, done. And look, it even took the cheese off, so that's actually really perfect. And now we can close it up. Okay, now we can close it up.
Now hold that one up again. Let's see that whole.
Yes, I will.
But if that's not going to make it all night.
Says that's a Dagwood sandwich, and Chef D says that's my kind of hero. It's beautiful. Oh,
that
you got
to hero.
Take a picture of that.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would never make it all night long.
Take a long picture where the far end is blurry and the close end is. I mean, that's a big sandwich.
That's a big sandwich. Look, it's as long as my arm. That's hilarious. I got mayonnaise on my arm now. All right, so let's cut this bad boy up. So back to your bread knife, because you got to cut through the bread, and that's the main thing you need to hold it together. And I got some toothpicks, but they're definitely not long enough.
No, you need skills.
We're just gonna go with it. So that is some crunchy bread. Crunchy. Really? You ready? Go tell your brother the sandwich is ready. I know he's been dying for it.
Hello, grape juice.
All right, and then I really was making myself a sandwich over here the whole time, so I'm closing that up. But I'm gonna cut it up so it'll look prettier. What do you got?
Yeah, before you close that up, we want to see what's on your lettuce sandwich.
Here's that.
Oh, look at that!
Beautiful.
Yeah. What a good great stuff process. Right there. All right. Did you want me to toothpick yours, Lillian? I don't think it's gonna work, sis. She's like, I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna do it from the side then. I'll just have to let her know. So take it out.
She says that she's hungry now, but she's not gonna eat this late. Chef D says P.S. and yes.
So there, I put the little toothpicks on the side because this is way too thick to get these little tiny toothpicks through. Yeah. So I just kind of put them on the side, and again, I will tell her when their toothpicks are right here. So don't eat the toothpick.
Well,
So, oh, she's coming. She's coming for the taste test. Hang on. Let me get out the way.
Joey Bagonet says nice work.
There you go. This is
Oh,
my
there's
taste
Lily.
tester.
all right.
You squish it.
Don't forget the tagline, Lily.
Yeah. But is it so good? It's not like the mint and the watermelon smoothie. That was not her jam for sure, but it is mine.
It's good.
It's good?
A 9.5 out of 10.
There we go.
There you go. It's all you can ask for some days. You rocked that one.
Listen, she straight up will tell you. She's like, not my jam on the watermelon mint thing. Which you can leave the mint out, man. Just leave that mint out.
Sorry,
right.
Joey. I said Joey bag of nuts, a bag of donuts. Sorry.
It's a bag of donuts. Okay, so here is my hack for you guys. So, you know, you got your loaf of bread in your bag.
Right.
Put it back in the bag. Put it back in the bag.
Oh, what perfect sense.
Take a knife with you. Put this bad boy back in the bag you brought it in. You bought it in. And give me just a second. It's got a lot more on it. She's a little thicker now.
That means it's going to be a nice fit with no air, right?
Right.
Yeah, and it'll also mean you have less cuts on the bread, so the bread will have the inside will be soft tomorrow, and it won't where it's not toasted.
Yes. Yep. So I am actually taking a knife with us to cut this with. So there you go, and you can see
Perfect.
I cut this end off. And technically, I should have had it on here and showed you, but realized that once I lifted up that sandwich that it was too long for this. There's that. Let me go get this sandwich here together. I'm gonna put all my stuff together. I was like, my poor sandwich. Which is like, I should have rolled this a little bit better, I think. Okay, so now I have to show you this way. Hang on.
There you go.
So now I have those really wide leaves. So now I'm just rolling it. Tuck and roll, kids. Tuck and roll.
This is the keto version of the same sound.
Yes, this is a lettuce wrap, basically. So then take your toothpicks and just stab them in there so it holds it together, sort of. And there you go. Basically, that's it. But you can kind of roll it together. And, you know, if this gets real messy, just get you a wrap and throw it in there. So I'm gonna.
Do you have any more of the slices of the cucumber? Because the cucumber, you can actually wrap around it like a ribbon and then add your toothpick, and then you have a tight roll.
That's the best idea. What? Stop it right now. It's like a
Now it's a little special treat just for you. There you go.
Look at, you know, Frank, up in my presentation game. Thank you. Look at that.
And now there you go.
That's
now that nothing about that says I am sacrificing anything.
No, it says, hey, Frank is where it's at. I mean, come on.
Frank's a genius. There have been geniuses all week long.
I know.
Oh yeah, some great tips this week. Good food. It's killing us that we're not all near each other because I could just see what this would be.
Okay, so this is, you know what? This is awesome and everything, but I am dying to get into that freaking s'mores dip, like in the worst way. Did you tell your brother food's ready, or did you not tell him because you want to eat first?
I told him.
Okay. I know the real story, Miss Ma'am. So I'm going to just put this in a Ziploc bag. And Frank, this is an awesome idea. This is really perfect.
You know, can't you see opening that at work or at a picnic where everybody else has got those big, bread products? It feels like a nice little prize now.
Yeah. I love this. This is adorable. So there's that. All right, let me wash my hands because I'm a mess. And
welcome, everybody. Tonight is night 6 of the FoodTokTV picnic series. We have our last picnic series going off tomorrow morning with deviled eggs, two different takes on deviled eggs from gluten-free Mama Ann, and then we're back again tomorrow night with Cooking with Taz on our regular scheduled lives out of Food Talk TV.
There we go.
There you go.
On my little plate. There we go. All right, and then of course Lane will be down. I already know he's coming for this. He's in the middle of a gaming sesh, so he's like, I can't right this very second. So, all right, let me clear all this off, and then we are getting into s'mores dip. Lillian's holding that sandwich down. She is almost got it 8.
Chef D says that's a gorgeous roll too that you made. So
Thanks. All right, I'm gonna sweep all this off right into my trash cans right here, guys. I'm not just sweeping that in the floor. All right, so this is the s'mores dip. And this is the keto version of the s'mores dip, a little darker. And but it's burnt caramel flavored marshmallows on top. And
those are natural marshmallows on that one. So.
Say what?
I was just telling everyone that on yours, on the keto version, are natural marshmallows. Yes. So they do melt differently.
Yes, they definitely do. These are graham crackers. Lillian's she's already ready. She's already ready. And by the way, she has finished that sandwich that she just ate. She just tore it up. We got something new at our market I wanted to share with you guys. I'm not even putting it on my own channel. But we found, what are these called? They are called rosé berries. Do you see these?
They look like almost ripe strawberries.
Yes. So they remind me of the pine berries, except they're a little darker. The pine berries are more yellow. And so I wanted to try these like with you guys. So that's one thing. Hang on, I'll find a good one here. Of course, yeah, that fall that you heard earlier, that was me dropping all 8 of those onto the ground. And yes, I paid $3 for these. So there's only 8 of them in there. That's crazy, right? So this is what it looks like. They have like color variation on them. Maybe a little bit bruised because, maybe right there. It's a little soft because I dropped it. So I'm going to cut it open.
Are those supposed to be white?
Yes. They're supposed to be this color. So this is what color they are inside.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's a new product for you guys to check out. And I'm going to...
Yeah, I haven't seen them up here yet. I saw mention about it, but I haven't tried them.
They smell very strawberry. Does that make like flavored? Like they... Sure. It's like strawberry, like elevated.
Okay.
Are
they juicy or are they hard?
Yeah, they're very juicy. Do you want to taste it? Yeah. Here, Lily will tell you straight out. I love these. Way better than the pine berries. Way better. Okay, let's get to dipping. I'm gonna get my cookie. What do you think?
It tastes like if there's such a thing as a perfect strawberry, like that one that you always look for. That one that you always look for in like the bin of strawberries, like that's what it tastes like. It tastes like the perfect strawberry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
I would go with that.
That's a biggie. That's a big recommendation.
I know. Lily, you want to get after it, sis?
All right.
All right, here we go. Let me get this fancy thing out of the way. So I just got, this is a Quest cookie. Lillian's just going for it. Go for it.
What's a Quest cookie?
It's a keto cookie, so it's a low carbohydrate cookie.
Okay.
So I love these. I think I would eat these whether or not. Okay, can I help you?
Lily can barely get past the
marshmallows.
Just give her a spoon. To make it easy.
I gotta help her.
Looks like you have to help yourself too. Oh my gosh, there it is.
There it is, guys. Look at that.
Oh yeah. How can you
How'd you get it
not?
in your hair? She got it in her hair. But anyway, that's the chocolate, and then you can see the white chocolate in there too. Do you want me just to put this on like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was in how long?
It was less than 10 minutes because I put it in originally for 10 minutes, and at 5 minutes it was ready, and that was at 375, but it was preheated. I was cooking other things in there, so and then here is mine. Mine's probably not going to be as fancy of a dip. Hang on. I think
Jess says she wants the whole bowl.
Yeah, me too. I just got to get a fork. Get in there. I don't have any more spoons, guys. We've used them all. There we go. Ooh. Okay.
Okay, there it is.
Now listen, this is a higher carbohydrate, a little bit more sugar in this, but it is a better option than this if you're looking to cut the sugar. But it smells amazing. The burnt caramel. Whew. Okay, let's see. Okay. I love these chocolate chips. I think they can make anything taste good. I also like that cookies and cream bar a lot. And you really don't taste the marshmallow. And that cookie. Oh, yeah.
I wonder if you were to take like sliced apples, like a Granny Smith apple, and use the apple as the cookie to dip into that, how that would be.
Oh my goodness. So funny story. We were at the grocery store when I texted you, and I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going on at 9, not 8. We were at the grocery store, and I asked Lily, I said, should we use apples? And she said, no, that's too much. No apples.
No, that would literally not work.
She said it would not work. She said it's not going to work. But
guess you'll have another reason to try it.
It wouldn't be a s'more then, would it?
Not technically.
But
there would be purists. There are purists who would say if it's not made outside on a fire, it's not a s'more. So I guess, it just depends on where you are. But I'm a harm reductionist, so I would say whatever got you the flavor profile, go for it.
Right? So I'm going to put this
there you go.
Strawberry. Oh, yeah. That is right there. Chocolate covered strawberries, right? And then you got white chocolate too, and then marshmallow. Okay, here we go.
Even like any fruit, pineapples, strawberries covered in chocolate. Oh God, yeah. And again, if you're trying to reduce some, this is a fair way to do it. It's not. You don't feel as bad, and you feel like you had a little indulgence.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, come back. Okay, there you go. This way, there are options because we do have, diabetic people in our family, and, they kind of do miss out on a lot. Jerry is one of them. He will not eat certain things. He's like, oh no, I hear him say it so much that it's like second nature to him. Oh no, I can't have that. Or, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want any. But I know exactly why he doesn't want any. It's because he thinks his sugar has been too high that day, and he thinks it's going to fluctuate it very high. So he will tell people no a lot, which is, what he should do. But in this case, he can have some of this. Not the whole bowl, but, he can have some.
I'm going to send you something to try next week, probably. It is a variation of a chocolate marbled biscotti that is sugar-free and gluten-free. It's using almond flour or ground almonds. And I played around with it. It took me about 12 different versions before I finally got one that I felt was as close to the full sugar, full flour version. And it's using all sugar replacement. It's using Lily chocolate chips and ground almond two different ways, like one fine and one a little chunkier, and it's coming together well. So I'll have to get your feedback because that could be another cookie
absolutely.
dip for that.
I'll try it. Man, this is so good. Like, I'm going to eat some of that sandwich. I know I need to eat the healthy food, but this is really good. Lillian's back. She's like, here, do you want to try it with the vanilla wafers?
I'm wait for that.
Huh?
I'm too much sugar. It's too late for this.
You could cleanse your palate with the watermelon slushy that has. Yeah, there you go.
It's not demonic.
Oh my gosh. That's fine. Let's give it one of those and it's good. Lillian's like, it looks demonic because it's separated.
It separates, yes.
I'm like, oh no. That's why you leave it on the blender, and then that way, just go right back after it. So, and I do tell people all the time that if you make the slushy like this, and let's say you come down to the end of it and you don't want to get rid of it, put it in ice cube trays and freeze it, and then pop it in your lemonade.
Italian Sweetie, I don't know if she's still here, but she wants to know what is keto. She's never heard of it.
Keto is a way of eating where basically you cut out carbohydrates from your diet so that your body starts to burn the fat. And it's a higher fat, higher protein, lower carb diet. So I was like, I've been off a little bit lately, so but it's a holiday weekend, and then after that I'll be back on it. Then hot girl summer.
Oh,
Hot girls.
Don't say that.
Listen, it's always old lady summer for me, okay?
Don't say that.
Come on.
I hear you on that note. Do you want to give everybody a heads up who we are, so the folks who joined us?
Yes, absolutely. Welcome, everyone. This is FoodTokTV. I am your hostess, and I am Christine. I am October Dragonfly. Give me a follow on my page. Also, follow the FoodTokTV right up here where my finger is at. You click that. There's a bell. It'll give you a notification every time we go live. We're live every Sunday, and we're a group of creators who love to cook, and we're from all different walks of life and scattered all over the United States. What brings us, and Sweden, what brings us together is food. Everybody eats. So we have Cooking with Kaz here on the top box. Definitely follow everyone I'm getting ready to name. We have Frank Mentor SF down here. Then we also have Sherry_Skinner, Cooking Comedy and Chaos, or C3. We have, let's see, Cook Just Like Granny and Cook It Erica and Gluten Free Mama. Is that everybody?
That's everybody. You hit it.
Okay. Definitely follow us on Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, and of course here on FoodTokTV on the TikToks. And also go to foodtoktv.com and you can check out. And oh yeah, on YouTube. I know I was forgetting something. If you guys go to FoodTokTV, it'll tell you every week kind of like what we're doing and maybe who's coming up with recipes that week or live or whatever. So yes, you can't ever forget Bama. No, that's us at Sherry_Skinner. Absolutely.
What about? I don't know. Are we on Foursquare yet? I need to check with Foursquare, Friendster, and Word with Friends. I need to check with the answer.
You guys are so far ahead of me on that.
I don't think we're on those yet.
I'm not on those.
I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of places to put stuff, but it's great. I mean, it means people can send us questions. As a matter of fact, you can always email us if there's a theme you want to blog on, if there's a recipe. We do have a weekly free cooking night that is on Wednesday nights. C3 and Cooking with Kaz kind of navigate that ship. It's a lot of fun with a group of folks. You all get a set of ingredients early on in the week, and then everybody gets together and cooks together. It's called Cooking Club. And I actually log in just because it's so much fun to watch. I usually teach around the time, so I log in to give me in a better mind space before I teach. But it's a wonderful group of folks.
This week we're going to be making mole.
Mole. Oh, hey.
Nice.
That sounds awesome.
All right. So we've got, and then we just have started to load up our YouTube channel. So The all of the lives from the picnic week will be slowly uploading, and then what I'll be doing is the in the kitchen, which is the name of the blog for Food Talk TV. If you go to the blog, I'll be going backwards to all of the posts this week and adding the YouTube links so that people will be able to get to us either way. You like that, don't you?
Oh man, this is so good. And that little trick, I love it. I love it so much.
I eat a lot of lettuce wraps, and some days I'm just like, another lettuce wrap, really?
I'm gonna
And
show you something that's so
putting your
hilarious.
sandwich back into the bag that the bread came out of was actually really smart too. What is that down there?
That's Icky.
That's Icky. Hey, Icky.
He's been at my feet the whole time.
Waiting, just waiting for something to drop.
Yep.
Like, I know you're
Dino
gonna
did
do
that last
something.
night, waiting. Every time I dropped something, he couldn't wait to get on that. He was
He's
going for
like,
that watermelon last night.
I love when you do a
There it
watermelon.
is.
It's the best. Yeah, there's that big old, and it's already back in the bag, and it's ready to go for my picnic tomorrow. All I have to do is take a knife with me, and then I'm just gonna slice this up, and then I'm gonna have a couple of these in a Ziploc bag, which the beautiful idea with the cucumber wrap and the little toothpick via Frank there. And then these are for my son he's still yet to show his face. He must be
He's in a
in
game.
deep.
So
Yeah, he is.
did you put that entire pound of bacon on that sandwich?
No, there's like 4 pieces left.
Well, prove it.
Yeah, you know how everybody loves this bacon images.
Oh, this bacon.
Oh,
Hmm.
bacon, bacon. There you go.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
wait. This should
This
be
is
pay.
my favorite food.
This should be pay-per-view. Let's not show them all of this. Okay.
This is for free, man. Mm.
Well,
Yeah, prove
everybody,
it. Here
thank
it
you.
is. 4 slices. I've
Christine,
eaten
thank you
one.
tonight.
Thank you guys. I know I'm running a little over. I can
No,
go
this
for
is
another.
wonderful, though. I think everybody, the comments have been great. Thanks, everybody, for the wonderful comments. Kaz for jumping in as well. And please join us. And what ideas? If you have an idea on a theme, you can email us, you can message us, you can follow us and DM us. You can reach us individually, or always we all check the Food Talk account.
Thanks, guys, for coming in tonight. I appreciate you and all of your help, and with the comments, with all maybe 50 people that were here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you catch me later on Facebook, the rerun of the live, I appreciate you guys too. Just hit the like on that, okay? Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
All right, good night.
Did we freeze? I think that's. Oh. Okay, guys. Love you guys. I'm gonna end this. Maybe.